Most people think that artificial intelligence is great for automation, and this is actually wrong, and I'll tell you why. First, imagine the Microsoft Excel file that you were working like late 2000 year and you were trying to build a script or whatever helps you to copy paste data, automate formula making, maybe expanding that to PDFs and translating to other languages, things like that. And there is like a script that was running around in your Microsoft Excel or macros doing this. And that is automation. Automation is pretty dumb. If the condition changes, the automations usually falls into a error unless you build another condition that makes this automation working. For instance, robotic process automation software came to life when we had too many conditions. If this and that, or that and this, and if this and that, then you try to build another condition to make sure all the conditions will be covered by the robotic process automation software. That's actually the old school. Automation means that if the condition changes, the whole system falls apart. And there is one element missing, which is prediction. The more automation you do, the more you can predict, which classical automation software cannot do. It will be automating forever as long as you're happy with it and the condition does not change. Artificial intelligence. In artificial intelligence, things are different. Automation can be done by artificial intelligence, but if you only focus on automation during the artificial intelligence journey, that's wrong. It's like trying to shoot the mosquito with the Navy SEAL weapon. It's like too much. It's too big, too comprehensive approach. Automation doesn't require that. Artificial intelligence go way beyond automation with two elements. First one is predictions. So probably all of you know that when you type the question to Gemini models or ChatGPT or Anthropic or Mistral, which by the way is a great story, it will be another video about that, then the model predict the best possible answer, right? So it's not guessing the next word, it's predicting the best answer within the context it creates. That's why we say content is king. We used to say that. Now the context is king. So this is what we actually want to build on. And predicting things, it's a real nature of artificial intelligence. So if you run the factories or manufacturing business or whatever it is, and you want to predict when the next employee is going to leave your company or when the next machine is going to stop, costing you millions of production stoppage, or you actually trying to predict when you should put more on your warehouse and when less, depends on the demand and supply ratio. That's what artificial intelligence was born for. Why? Because companies were struggling with it. Prediction before was only available to whole teams of very expensive scientists, statisticians, mathematicians, available for big companies or through universities. Prediction was democratized through artificial intelligence. Not many people think about it this way, but that's critical. For a fraction of the cost, you can predict a lot. Obviously, you need to have a lot of great data and you need to have a lot of great input, but that's another story. It will be separate video about that. What I was trying to say about that. Oh, predictions. So the predicting is a nature of artificial intelligence, not automation. Obviously, if you think about writing emails from the automation standpoint of view, hey, I will ask artificial intelligence to write me emails. That is automation, but that's not the point. The point is that these emails, through predictions, will be written better by artificial intelligence if you give the right input than by you and by me or by the dump automation script, right? So that's the part of predictions that is built in artificial intelligence. So how artificial intelligence predict? Depends on the how artificial intelligence models are being built, all these parameters, fine tuning and training. There is critical part, context. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have a 20 great contracts you signed with customers. That contracts were played very well for you. They were great and you sign them, negotiated them. So you got a golden pattern, golden rules in that contracts that you can use in the future. If you show that context to artificial intelligence, then the next contract written by AI will be whole way better than if you just ask for writing a contract, right? That's the context. That's what I'm saying. Context is king. Content was just static, just the video recorded, that's it. Now, this video I'm recording, uploaded to AI, it gives an instruction, the flavor, the path of development for the next video, next script. If you watch this video a million times, that's the significant number, and that means that you like it, so I can use it as a context for building the next video script. But in fact, I'm just talking about it. There's no script here. So anyway, so that's prediction, right? And artificial intelligence was built for that because companies were also tired. I think they were tired of hiring expensive enterprise software and buying all these licenses and talking to smart groups of people centralized somewhere in kind of institutions. So now everybody can use that if they use smart for predicting. It will automate stuff, but in the more precise prediction powered base. That's one part. Second part is self-improvement. So if you run this robot in your Microsoft Excel file, expanding PDFs, importing, that thing doesn't learn from the action. That thing is just like a completely in a dump way, repeating the actions. Obviously, it's sake of your time, but it's not getting better. With artificial intelligence, it's not about how much time you save, is doing better in the half of this time, right? Imagine this. Dump robot, old school script, old school RPA systems, they will just save your time. But over time, they repeat that activity for you and automate it. It will not get any better unless you reprogram the thing and then it gets better. With artificial intelligence, you will make the thing better. How? Because the more actions you trigger, the context get better and the algorithm can provide you with the better prediction. Let me give you an idea. Let's say you go to a gym 5 times a week and only one practice you upload to AI. That's 1/5 content ratio, context ratio, right? If you upload 5/5, which is 100% of your context, the next prediction of the next practice will be better. Why? Because the data keep improving the prediction. So all the room, all your life, 24/7 can be your context. As much as you upload to AI, it will give you better results because it will self-improve. You can actually change a lot through that. And that's the most important thing of artificial intelligence. Self-improvement, prediction. The more this Apple Watch is reading about myself, the better prediction it will give me regarding the next exercise, the next meeting, the next agenda. It will help me get better. Imagine I have this artificial intelligence packed with meeting summaries and notes from my last 150 meetings. Not only the prediction will be better, but self-improvement will happen by itself in the half of the time you need. So AI is not for automation. It will give you better predictions and better material because it was created to predict and self-improved. And that's what I would love you to do, inspire you to do that. Now, somebody can ask the question, all right, I'll upload my personal data to ChatGPT and it goes publicly. First of all, ChatGPT or OpenAI, the creators of ChatGPT or any other creators of AI models are not interested in sharing your data publicly because that's the gold mine. So if they know my blood results or my company expenses or my loss and profit document, they are not going to share that with anybody because that's a gold mine. They can predict better for me. Why share that with somebody else so that somebody else can predict also good for Iraq, right? That's not the point. The point is they might train their own models with your data. And there's also an answer. So if you want to use artificial intelligence to predict and self-improve, as I mentioned before, you can also download the artificial intelligence on your personal computer, the one I'm recording this video with now. Yes, you can do that through software like anything LLM or frameworks like Olama. If you Google that, you can run these things on your local computers, and then you're 100% sure that nobody's going to train their models on your data. If you buy the advanced version of Google Gemini, which is a family of AI models coming from Google, they will just guarantee you that they will not train their own their AI models with your data. So you're secure too. People keep asking me during the workshops or wherever, hey, I will upload the document, it will go publicly, everybody will be training their models on that. And if you're really scared of that, you can use the AI on your computer or on the private cloud, which is 100% secure. Please use AI responsibly because it can give you perfect predictions. Imagine my AI being trained on the next 10 years of my data. My prediction regarding my diet, which product I should take, how I should write the contract, which invoice I should send first, will be 100% predicted, not automated, predicted, because the context will be so big that I have the advantage of anybody else who are not doing that. It's like writing a blog post every day. We used to say, hey, write 1,000 words or 10,000 words every day, right? And now I'm saying, upload 10,000 words of your context to AI and you will get better in 3 years. So that's my message in this video. Have a great day and I hope it will help you. Take care. Bye-bye.